help? If I really wasn't, would you help? If I really wasn't, would you help? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. Get real, it turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat around the table, broke bread like the Cypher. Judas, I could feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim. You see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would've left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you to help me out. My energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feel it. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Evan Fournier. Batuma's out there with Yabusele. Then there's Parker. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Clutch out there with Captain Clutch. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Castro in at the 1. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you off. Offensively.
Here's Yabusele, guarded by Green. It's good.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Latch the best to Castro. 6 on the shot clock. The 8-footer. Nice touch on the bank shot. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wembanyama outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Latch the best to Captain Clutch. Trains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Shoots a fader. And that one comes up a bit short.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Steve Kerr. David.
We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Gobert, he's checked in for Wembanyama. He's perfect from the line this time. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Parker outside. Pass to Yabusele. Offline with his 3. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Castro, covered by Parker. Crafty move. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
Here's Yabusele. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively.
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
With the break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year.
So many second chance opportunities for both of these clubs a season ago, and they really took advantage.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Goes up at the stripe. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
When Green goes up for that mid-range jumper, he gets way up in the air, makes it very difficult to contest.
Platoon passes to Gobert. Makes it off the glass. Yabusele's got 6. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. On the wing, Batum. 9-point game his last outing. Sinks the triple.
Boy, just good heads-up play by Batum. Spots the open man, but delivers it on time and on target.
Here's Captain Clutch. Clutch with it. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Yabusele passes to Parker. Batum scanning the floor. Back to Parker. Here's Yabusele. Here's Fournier. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
Pass to Captain Clutch. His 3-pointers off the mark. Gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Going inside, Yabusele. Oh, that's blocked. There's Castro. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Out of hand on it. Castro, covered by Parker. To the left side wing. Pass to Green. Here's Captain Clutch. Shot clock at 5. Fires from the wing. Gobert pulls it in.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And the basket is good.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
Gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. It's good. Now Parker. His last outing, 16 points for him. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
Brownlee, that doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And how about we take a look at Tony Parker, coming off a terrific season. and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Parker can't just dominate inside. He has to rely on gracefulness and agility.
Clarkson on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Yabusele.
Home team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Personal foul, second team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for the away team. Gershon Yabusele at the line.
So he gets them both. Gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. From 7. Yep, that one goes in there.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A shot by Batum, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Castro covered by Parker. There's Captain Clutch. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Gobert. Good on the bucket.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Castro passes to Clarkson. They set the pick. Over in the corner, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And it's blocked.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Here's Yabusele. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Captain Clutch. Now, here's Clarkson. Castro passes to Clarkson. Ring shot on the way. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
Well, no doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's Fournier on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Yabusele. He's got 15. Drills the three-pointer.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Batum. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. The 4th spot held down by Tony Parker.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Here's Here's Parker. Pass to Yabusele. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's McCain. Clarkson taking his time here. The shot's good. Clarkson's got 7.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pass to Rizachet. There's the pick.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to... have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
Team foul. Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 11, Petrus.
46 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot is good.
Tony Parker.
Parker's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Clarkson passes to Blatch. Here's McCain. Here's the teardrop. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line from your home team, Jared McCain.
Both good from the line that time.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Pass to Clarkson. Here's the eraser, defended by Gobert. Here's Blatch. Here's Ramos. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was...
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 9. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
They've got Jordan Clarkson, and it's Ramos in at the 3 spot. Gobert is out there with Boris Diaw. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Parker, and it's DeColo in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Blatch. He's guarded by Diaw. Releases from 15. McCain's shot is off. Parker finds Koulibaly. To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're pushing it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Parker. When a team, Doris, is on a losing streak, what lessons can be learned from that?
Yeah, Kevin, you know this. Losing streaks seem to be inevitable in the NBA. The season is too long to go through without some adversity. What I think you learn is grit and how to keep fighting even when you don't have your best game available.
Rizachet, he's checked in for Koulibaly. Pass to Diaw. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this close in, Diaw can finish strong. No need to hold back.
Here's Ramos. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ramos has got 5.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Gobert. Rizachet with it. Still scoreless. Now, here's Diaz. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And taking a look now at the stats for Diaz. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 8 rebounds and 4 assists. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And they continue to control the glass.
No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
They set the pick. Down low. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
To Gobert, out to Parker. And he converts the layup. Parker's got his third basket of the night.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Gobert kicks to Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming. Officials on the call with the foul.
As an NBA player, I think you have to be willing to embrace contact, and Evan Fournier does it right there.
Evan Fournier taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here's Ramos. He's guarded by Diaz. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And here is Parker. He's got 8. Pass to Yabusele. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, the assist by Parker, just brilliant. Really seeing his teammates out there.
Here's Ramos. He's got 5. Cans the shot with nobody near him. 9 points in the game so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Pass to the eraser. Here's McCain. There's a screen to the right side. Clarkson up top. He has 7. Here's Ramos. No good from outside. Gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Fournier. Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Clarkson passes to Ramos. Here's McCain. To the middle. Here's the eraser. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
Fournier's shot is off. Gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Ramos, covered by Parker. Ramos can't hit.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Yabusele kicks to Parker. Has to Gobert. Clarkson against Fournier. Here's Yabusele. Basket counts. Yabusele's got 26.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And he gets it back. Here's Parker. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 11.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
Well, you have to like the way they moved the ball last season. Guys were passing it around unselfishly. That was reflected in their assist totals.
Off the inbound. Wembanyama, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Castro passes to Blatch, and he lays it straight in. Blatch has got his first points in this one.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Yabusele. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Yabusele's got 7 points for the quarter. Gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Outside, Green. Inside, here's Blatch. Misses in close. 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Here's Ntilikina. That's collected by Blatch. 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Green, no luck.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Nice shot by Yabusele.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Here's Green. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Green's got his second bucket.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Here's Wembanyama. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama's numbers. Last season, he played outstanding. And he was also extremely dependable behind the three-point line, finishing the season among the top 20 in three-point percentage.
And just going back for a quick moment, you got to love the mechanics he displays on his free throw shooting, don't you? One of the best strokes in the game. Has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fournier. It's good. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
So under control when he's shooting the basketball. Fournier just a natural scorer.
Outside, Green for three.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Beyond the arc. No good from Yabusele. Hitting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. To the inside. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Wembanyama outside. Takes a 3. Yabusele can't hit. Very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Over in the corner, Green. No one near him. Wembanyama with the rebound. Outside Fournier. Pass to Yabusele. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Yabusele's got 34 points.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
The eraser shot's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Wembanyama, right side. Wembanyama, tough shot. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Out to the wing. Here's Captain Clutch. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the ball.
Oh, he got it to go!
Wow, how about that?
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so that's the end of the first half. Up by 15. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
We knew they wanted to track me. And, man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. Fellas, what do you say we take a look? And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Captain Clutch is out there at watch. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Castro in at the point guard position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Low block shot. He can't get it to go. And so far, very efficient all around, about 55%. And stolen by Fournier. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Pass to Yabusele. Wembanyama with it. It's Fournier on the wing. Clock at 6. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Fournier's got 7 points in the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Parker with the steal. Poked away. Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Elbow shot is on the way. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Floats one, and it's laid in by Fournier. And it's 9 points for Evan Fournier.
Well, Fournier pulling out the floater in that instance, the perfect opportunity to display that aspect of his game.
Here's Parker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And what strength there by Parker. Be able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. That's good from Parker. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's the lob to the hoop, and the dunk by Batum.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
And so here's the home team, searching for that first bucket here in the third. Here's Clarkson. He gets it in there. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
Pass to Batum. Wembanyama outside. Here's Yabusele. From outside, off the mark. An outstanding 53% for the game. Defended by Wembanyama. Here's Captain Clutch. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Fournier's shot is off.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Castro passes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. He's got 17.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. D.A., thank you. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
Number 12.
shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Outside Fournier. Back to Parker. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Captain Clutch. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Parker, right side. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Clarkson outside, looking to get it going. Captain Clutch, no good.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
Parker finds Wembanyama, and it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Castro passes to Clarkson. There's Green with the 3. Hits it from three-point range. Green's got 7 points.
And that was from another zip code. Green looking absolutely fearless there.
The 3-ball. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Castro passes to Clarkson. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
Screened by Parker. Yabusele kicks to Parker. Wembanyama down low. 10 points for him. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Castro passes to Clarkson. The 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Parker outside. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's the screen. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Picked his pocket. Here's Captain Clutch, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Castro. No good on the 3. Here's Yabusele. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. That's good from Yabusele. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come, but it is definitely getting younger.
And that one's good. Parker.
And really, Parker is scoring the ball extremely well right now. Hard to slow him down when he's this hot.
Pass to Captain Clutch. And they pick up 2. Captain Clutch has got 7 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Teardrop shot, and Parker puts it in.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Captain Clutch. And he's good on the 3-ball. Captain Clutch has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Now, here's Diaw. He has 5. The layup off target. Doing it well here in the third, about 50%. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to Ramos. There's Captain Clutch. Drills it from outside. 13 points in the game.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Parker outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Parker's just extremely clever at getting fouls off those kinds of shots.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Boris Diaw.
You know, seeing an uptick in his trips to the free throw line, really, since we came out of the half.
Pass to Ramos. Over to the wing. Five to shoot. Takes the 3. Captain Clutch, no good.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. The Erasers checked in for Captain Clutch. So it's the visitors now. Wembanyama outside. Has to go bare. And here is Parker. Count it. Good. Parker's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert, and a wrinkle or 2 in the offseason.
Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Out to Parker. Back to Diaw. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Diaw's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Clarkson, no good on the free throw.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Here's Parker. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Ramos the best to the eraser. Left side, Clarkson. Here's the 3. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Parker kicks to Gobert. Pass to Wembanyama. The 3-pointer, no good.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Now Clarkson, 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 10.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Gobert with it. Back to Parker. Fires the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got 31 points. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Boris Diaw, also Rudy Gobert out there, and it's Beatrice in at the three, the small forward.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's DeColo. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here is Mr. Incredible. Yep, it counts.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's DeColo. And the league clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Right? You think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Being a smooth 58% from the field, everything going according to plan for them on that end. And that one's good. Parker.
And I love how Diaw watches the floor. If a better option presents itself, he is ready to find it.
Here's Ramos. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ramos has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Parker against Thompson. Parker's shot is off. Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's Ramos. And it's off from three-point range. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Beatrice. Back to Diaw. For the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Usually a range shooter who picks his moments. I guess Diaw was feeling it on that one.
Thompson passes to the eraser. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Worked that one inside nicely. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Thompson, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And there's the foul. It goes on Mr. Incredible. That is his first foul of the game. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he makes the first. Jalen Green's checked in for Clarkson. And so he hits both. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Gobert with a screen on Thompson. And slam dunk. By Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Here's DeCola. Pass to Gobert. Diaw bounce pass. Thompson against Parker. Now Gobert. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Parker against Thompson. Parker's shot is off. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Here is Mr. Incredible. No good that time. Diaw finds Fournier. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results.
Pass to Thompson. Good D by Parker. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Now, here's Diaw. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Thompson. Here's the eraser. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
Home team ball. Coming onto the floor for the away team.
Here's Green. Goes up off the inbound. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Abusele can't hit. Hitting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. Over in the corner, Green. From downtown, Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's the floater. Count it. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Pass to Green. Into the lane, to the middle. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That'll be his second foul of the game. Of course, we're in the world now of super agency, which consolidate player representation. What do you think?
Kev, I think obviously it gives some more power to the players because of the bargaining leverage. But for player movement, does it give more power to the big market teams? We're going to have to watch this unfold.
Pass to Diaw. Lets it go from deep. Does not go down. That miss makes him 7 for 12 in the game. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Captain Clutch. That's good. Captain Captain Clutch has got 19 points.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Ntilikina. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, this is what they want from Ntilikina. Come with an aggressive attitude and be confident in your three-point shot.
Pass to Blatch. Shoots the three. Rebound by Petrus. Doing it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. Here's Diaw. Score the basket, his eighth. 8 for 13 from the floor.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Captain Clutch. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. 22 points for Captain Clutch.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Ntilikina. You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Out left to the wing. Here's Petrus. And he starts out with the miss in this one. About 47% here in the fourth. Here's Captain Clutch. It's hauled in by Diaw. Diaw's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Petrus. Ntilikina kicks to Petrus. Diaw with it. Blatch covering. The shot misses. Now here's Green. He's covered closely, and he makes good on the layup.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish. Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
First personal foul, fourth team foul. Substitution on the court.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Pass to Diaw. Well, Doris, both you and I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to Koulibaly.
Home team foul, Castro.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And the technical free throw is good. Count that one. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Pass to Green. There's the pick. Launches it. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity, always a plus.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Noah the screen. Latch covering. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer, Petrus, and the three ball is good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Captain Clutch, no good. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Diaw. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you got to like when Diaw looks to score because he's so good at drawing the defense's attention.
At the line for 2.
And Diaw drops them both. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low. And the shot goes in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David.
They be Tron, and that's why they be on the they be on. Cause Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a go. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White Cartiers, all I'm seeing is my city laying, and I'm Obi-Wan, got a mission to pass, I just might be the hope.
Aye, it's duck season. Only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Yeah. Hey, I'll pop out, you gon' feel my presence. The message real heavy in my press kit. Mind, body, build my soul, how to dress it. No lanes in my corner, we impressive. Pop back if you tryna get active. Ducked off in the stool, making magic. My paper burning. Addicted to looking good, it's a habit. I'm too cold when you see it, they jacket. Melt like no plastic, vibe like in my glass, stay classic. I got it in my bag, spinning backflips. Hurt real good, I give it to you, no average. Green like gold, give it to her like yellow. Saw red, said no, keep it going, young Uno. Mommy, hello, make you like jello. Aye, it's duck season, only pop out for a reason. Show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check by my demon. Aye, it's duck season, yeah. Only pop out for a reason. Pop out, show face if it's then I'm cheesing. If not, get a check with my D.
Here we go.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Green, the pass to Captain Clutch. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Captain Clutch. 27 points his last game. And a missed layup. Here's Stojakovic. Pass to Jokic. From downtown to the left wing. Lets the three fly. Divac's good.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, no question. When he is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor, it is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Down low. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here we go. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Blatch. Now here's Green, defended by Bogdanovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The three is up. And it's Green missing. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Jokic. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
First one falls for him.
I feel like Jokic could play with the baton out there because he's orchestrating.
And Jokic drops them both.
It's going to be a long time, I don't know if ever, that we're going to see a big man pass like Jokic does.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And checking out some numbers for Bogdan Bogdanovic. first quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Captain Clutch. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Teodosic. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. To the inside. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
Green with the ball. Now Bogdanovic defending.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And that one's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Shooting just 38% so far in this one. Pass to Blatch. Inside. The rebound by Teodosic. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Bogdanovic, that's good.
I just love the ball movement.
Boy, it's been a minute since they last scored.
It has been. And at what point do you alter your strategy? Try to get back on track.
There's a screen. Here's Captain Clutch. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Shooting for the away team. Brownlee. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. So it's the home team now. They lead by 7.
Yeah, it was really just the failure to convert shots on a consistent basis. That's going to cost you games, believe me.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
Now here's Green. 10 points in his last outing. To the middle. Here's Captain Clutch. And that comes off the assist by Green. Captain Clutch has got 9 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Teodosic. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Let's go to the leaderboard and see the top passing teams last season.
You take a quick look at their assist totals from last season, and it's really impressive. A direct product of the disciplined, unselfish culture that this franchise represents.
To the wing on the left. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 9. The floater outside. Green. 4 on the clock. Over Bogdanovich. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Green's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Pass to Jokic for 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Outside, Green. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Number 25, Jordan Clarkson.
Gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Jokic with it. He's got 11. Jokic with a screen on Green. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 9. Goes up from the top of the key, and that one's good. Green. Green's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Pass to Jokic. Fades. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Clarkson outside. Outside, Green. On the wing, Clarkson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Well, Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Outside Bogdanovich. Jokic with a screen on Clarkson. Bogdanovich from long range. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Here's Blatch. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
And nice work by Clarkson, picking up the wide-open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Pass to Jokic. 13 feet out. That's off. 5 for 8 from the floor. Gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Here's Blatch. Stolen by Jokic. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Blatch. Blatch has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Clarkson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, Clarkson likes to play with a lot of speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
It's his first trip to the line. And he sinks the second. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Jokic. Goes up from the block. Tries again. And he lays it in.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
Here's Ramos. Jokic grabs the board. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Bogdanovich on the wing. In his last outing, 8 points for him. And yep, it's good.
Playing in between right now and changing speeds. Bogdanovich spotting some nice scoring opportunities.
Pass to McCain. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team.
Jokic doing a better job as the years have gone on, just drawing more contact and getting to the line. And that's a good thing. He's an over 80% shooter there.
And Jokic drops them both. Shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. They set a pick. Top of the key. McCain shot is off.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
The floater. And he sinks the layup.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Pass to Jokic. Nails the baby hook. Jokic has got 17.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's the eraser. Clock at 6. And that one's good. Green.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Jokic. Fades away. That shot missing. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately is the small ball era starting to wind down.
Well, BA, I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
We've got Green, and it's the eraser in at the 4. Clarkson passes to the eraser. Here's McCain, yet to see a basket. And count that, 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shooting 61% for the game, knocking him down. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Green. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Ooh, sweet move. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an intelligent play there from Green. I mean, baiting the defense with that great pump fake.
And the second free throw is good. Green covering. Here's the pick. And he drives in. It's deflected. Clarkson outside. Yep, that one goes. Clarkson's got 8.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Pass to Divac. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Over to the wing. Lots of room. Got it.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's McCain. Clarkson, right side. Pass to McCain. 6 to shoot. Count that bucket. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lets it go from 11. Good. He hits the jumper.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's McCain. He's got 5. Pass to the eraser. Now Green. Goes up on the wing. And they get it back. On the wing, Clarkson. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Got a piece of it. There's the triple. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Clarkson draining one from deep, something he has to continue to work on. Stretch out the floor.
Here's Teodosic. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Divac. Green covering.
Away team foul. Jalen Green. First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Number 14.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Thompson passes to Green. Down low. On Tuesday, then on Thursday.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And he makes both free throws. Got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Radmanovic. Here's Teodosic, defended by Thompson. Here's Divac. Soft touch off the glass. Divac Divac got his second bucket on the night.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
Now here's Green. 10 points for him. No good there, off the double clutch. To the middle. And that one's good. Radmanovic has gotten his first points of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Thompson passes to the eraser. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Stojakovic. Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Clarkson. Doesn't go that time. Gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. To the inside. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Divac. Here's Teodosic, defended by Thompson. Here's Radmanovic. There's the 3. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got 4 rebounds now. And he drew the blocking foul, so he'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
No good on the free throw.
First personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one. So it's the home team now. They've led by as many as 11.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Defended by Thompson, and he comes up with a bucket. He has 6.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Green's checked in for Thompson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Here's Teodosic. He's got 5. Good on the baseline J.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Inside, and stolen by Jokic. They've got numbers. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
Gone 8 of 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Bletch. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Blatch has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lays it up and banks it in. Now here's Green. 10 points for him. That one is off. Great D that time from Jokic.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Here's Teodosic. He's got 7. Stojakovic, no good. A tight one here in Detroit. Out to the right wing. Here's Captain Clutch. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Shooting a nice 57% rate from the field in the second quarter. Here's Radmanovic. To the paint. Here's Jokic. The shot misses.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
And here is Green. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Teodosic. Here's Radmanovic. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. They set the pick to the middle. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Teodosic misses, and you know he wants that one back. Here's Ramos. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Good.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Here's Radmanovic. They lead by 1. Drills it from deep.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Oh, Jokic with a block.
What instincts from Jokic. Saw that play develop and got right to the spot.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. Bogdanovic from long range. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight. We've got 1:23 left in the first half of this one. Let's go with a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
From down in the low post, it goes. 6 points for him.
He wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
Pass to Stojakovic. Bogdanovic from long range. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovic has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Pass to Radmanovic. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Teodosic. He has 7. Here's Jokic. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Jokic has got 20.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule. You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some.
Speaking of bright, Ernie, can we wear sunglasses on the set? You know, I'm looking at Shaq's head, and it's really, that wax he put on his head, oh my God, it's just glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need it, Ernie. You always shine.
And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
This has been a display.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Stojakovic in at the three. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Pass to Ramos. Thompson outside. It's blocked. Here's Teodosic. Now here's Bogdanovic. He buries it from three. Bogdanovic has got 14 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And he makes the first.
For the away team, Castro.
Both shots good from the strike. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Pass to Divac. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good.
Now, Bogdanovic does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Here's Divac. Three-pointer. No good. Driving in, and the layup is good off the glass. He's got 13. Gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Stojakovic. Pure from three-point range.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And it's the eraser missing. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And Bogdanovic has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop-and-start deal for him. But when he's feeling good, when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Stojakovic. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Stojakovic has got 9 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Blocked. They recover it. Thompson outside. Ramos, the pass to the eraser. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Well, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Divac. Good on the shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Bletch. Down low. The rebound by Teodosic. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And that one falls for Bogdanovic. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. You got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
On defense, the visiting team. Down by 12. Here's Teodosic. Jokic the screen. Just 5 on the clock.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Nice defense right there from Green. I mean, he's making his presence felt. A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Divac. Gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Stojakovic, no good. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Captain Clutch. 9 points in the game. Hits the trifecta.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Ball goes to the away team.
Here's Captain Clutch. 12 points for him.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Captain Clutch. He's got 14. To the inside. Here's Blatch. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Blatch has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Divac. Give him 8 points now. Shots blocked.
Substitution for the away team. Number 25, Jordan.
Gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Outside, Green. Green going right at the rim. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Green's got 12 points in the game. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
So it's the home team now. Stojakovic connects from downtown. Stojakovic has got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
To the left side wing. Here's Captain Clutch. Up and in on the layup. 16 points for him.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Stojakovic. Jokic with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in this game. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Outside, Green. 14 feet away. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Stojakovic. Over Clarkson. That one's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 17.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Clarkson with the ball. Puts up a deep three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He's made all of his free throws to this point. 3 of 3. And that one falls for Bogdanovic. Gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Right wing. 4-3. No good that time. Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Captain Clutch's shot is good. Captain Clutch has got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
First one falls for him.
Team, number 24. Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let up.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Number 24. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's the defense knowing Jokic is the former MVP, not giving him an inch, but that results in a foul.
And Jokic drops them both. Pass to Green. The 3. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Divac. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got assist number 5 here tonight. On the wing, Clarkson. the target from 18 feet. Clarkson's got 13 now. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, B.A. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Here's Stojakovic, and it's good for 2.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. That one's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 18 points in just the second half.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And here's Green from the arc. It's rebounded by Divac. Divac got his 4th rebound in this one.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots.
2 minutes.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nikola Jokic.
Number 12, taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. 1:57 left in the third quarter. And it's rejected. Here's Green. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots from the line. It's rebounded by Divac. Divac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
And he banks in the layup.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Green covering. Puts one up from 19. And no good. Shooting 59% in this one. A good average. And Clarkson, here we go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Clarkson's got 15.
The coaching staff likes to see that kind of play from Jordan Clarkson, just being engaged, looking to stay aggressive.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Outside, Green. That one no good. Great D that time from Jokic.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Drills the baseline jumper. Jokic has got 9 points now in the second half.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep beating him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 14. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Steve Kerr with some words for his player.
Right now is when we go. Good shot.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Out to the wing. Here's McCain. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul, first team foul. At at the line for the away team, number 15.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Radvanovic, down low. No good with a layup. Now here's Green. He's closely guarded. In close, Green puts it in.
This is Green at his best. Electric off the bounce and a great finisher.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Stojakovic. This one for three. Hits a three-pointer. Stojakovic has got 24 points.
He's caught fire from beyond the arc here, and he's really got it going in the second half.
Here's McCain. Here's Ramos. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Radvanovic. Green covering. Launches a three, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Can't hit from in close.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Teodosic. The three is up. And McCain pulls it down. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Can't cash it in from close range. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Really left him alone that time.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Ramos. Here's Stojakovic. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. Stojakovic has got 30 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And that one's good. Green.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
Lets it go from 11. And the jumper falls for him. Here's McCain. Inside. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. And that one is hammered home.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Substitution on the court.
Gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Out left to the wing. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3. Mr. Incredible's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Teodosic. A quick shot there. It's off target. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bogdanovic from long range. He can't hit that time.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Green for 3. He drops it from range. Green's got 19 points.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his three-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
First foul. Substitution on the court.
Puts it up off the inbound. That shot, no good. Shooting it well at 59%. Here's Ramos. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need...
There's a screen. Oh, deflected. Here's the break. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jokic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the away team.
That one misses.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball.
Basket counts.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And the shot goes.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Outside, Green. Here's Mr. Incredible. There's the block. To the left side wing. Here's Stojakovic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team, Peja Stojakovic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's some balance to be struck.
The first one falls.
For the away team, Andre Blatch.
He's perfect from the line this time. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now. Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Divac. To the paint. Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
They set the pick. Inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Teodosic. It's tipped. Pass to Captain Clutch. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And he drops a first.
Line for the away team. Brownlee taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. Shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Here's Stojakovic. And he jams it home with authority.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Here's Captain Clutch. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
That one's good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got 35 in the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And here's Green from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Teodosic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Jokic throws it down hard. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Pass to Captain Clutch. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Captain Clutch has got 4 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
Green for three. And he can't get that one. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich with it. Pass to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the screen. From deep. Not going to go that time. Here's Captain Clutch. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. Fires for three. Counted from distance. Captain Clutch has got 30 points. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness.
Pass to Jokic. Misses the baby hook. Green against Bogdanovich. Here's Blatch. To the right side. Here's Captain Clutch. And the three-pointer goes.
3 points.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Knocked away. Outside Bogdanovich.
Away team foul. Bradley. Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. Substitution on the court. Away team foul. Tyson. First personal foul. Fifth team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Number 20.
And the second free throw is good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level